Auckland Zoo is home to more than 1,400 animals, with over 135 different species. We follow a dedicated team inside the zoo and out into the wilds of New Zealand. This time on Wild Heroes, there's shocking news for the elephant team.
Rather pulled the rug out from under our feet.
The vets are concerned about one of their rescue penguins.
It's actually quite devastating because we are so mindful of this risk.
And it takes a community to feed the zoo.
That went well.
Until recently, Auckland Zoo was home to 2 Asian elephants, Anjali and Burma.
Get it, Burma!
Elephants are very complex social animals who must be part of a herd to thrive. With plans to expand their own herd no longer possible, the zoo has made the very difficult decision to send both of their elephants to new homes. Younger elephant Anjali left a few weeks ago to be part of a breeding program. Older elephant Burma will leave shortly to join a herd at Australia Zoo for her retirement years.
We were over there recently, Andrew and I, talking with their staff, inspecting the facilities, making sure that everything was in place, ready to go.
It's not there, Burma! It's behind you! It's behind you! Good girl, Burma! That's a good girl! Good girl! Oh, go! Go, Fling! Go, let's go! Fling! Oh! Come on in, let's go! Let's go! Get it, Burma, bear! Good girl, Burma. Go, Burma, go. Go, Burma, go. Does that feel good? Does that feel good?
The team get unexpected news.
It's a complete shock to us that the move to Australia Zoo is now not going to happen. Rather pulled the rug out from under our feet to know that this is not now going ahead and Burma's here on her own. It's just devastating.
To have it fall down at the last minute is incredibly difficult. It's a real mental strain on all of us, and that's the whole team, not just me and you know, the whole team.
We wanted to be around other elephants and have that opportunity to interact with other elephants. The team are an incredible support for her, in many ways give her a fulfilling life.
There we go, all the way down.
That it's not the same as being with other elephants, and they know that, and that's what they want for her as well.
With Anjali going and having to manage Burma on her own, it isn't an ideal situation. It's really important that we monitor her general demeanour, you know, how she is mentally, how she's engaging with us and her environment. Elephants can switch off, you know, and we'll be really concerned if she was to switch off. Good girl, Burma. I've got your one here, grab it.
With the move cancelled for now, the elephant team are creating ways to stimulate Burma and keep her active. A regular early morning walk with her keepers before the zoo opens to the public is one of Burma's new adventures.
Good girl, Burma. Joe, we've got the Simons just there.
Okay, thank you.
I don't think Burma's quite recognised that there's Simons running across above her, and so we actually really wanted to see them, so it'll be interesting if she does. And so that's where she may get a bit startled by that, because it's really foreign to her. But that's why we've got the team around her to provide that support. Kabu! You lot stay up there. The Simons up above her, they're like, what the heck? Good girl, Burma.
Good girl, that's it all the way through. Go, go, go.
We're hoping to get to an area in the bush where she really enjoys having a good dust bathe. There's some really good vegetation in there that she likes to eat as well.
What? No, you're going through the wrong one. All right. Good better.
Getting her out and about and exposing different things, seeing her mind just thinking the whole time, you know, especially while she's on her own. Our philosophy is, you know, keep her busy, give her lots of things to do throughout the day. It's an elephant being an elephant, in the bush, in trees, throwing dirt and having a good time.
Good job, little boat.
Good girl, Boo. Get a bush.
Work, little boat.
None of this is her doing, and that's why, again, we've got to come together and give her the time of her life. And so it is only for a period of time, and we do need to get Burma around other elephants. We're just not quite sure where that is at the moment. There's a lot of love within the zoo, and there's a lot of support that we get from a lot of people. Showing their enthusiasm and love towards her, it's really reassuring to us that we're kind of not on our own.
Burma's doing really well. We haven't got any immediate concerns for her happiness and her welfare. And it's great that, in many ways, the people of Auckland can see elephants in New Zealand for that little bit longer.
Auckland Zoo is home to 7 of the smallest penguins on the planet. New Zealand's very own, aptly named little penguin, or korora. Due to injuries received in the wild, they are all now permanent residents of the zoo. And they share their home with one other.
Come up, come up. So this is Austin. He's a shag. So Austin was found not very well. He wasn't able to be released into the wild, so he came to live with us. He's getting fed salmon, but he's a bit fussy at the moment. No, that's all that's on offer, Austin, I'm afraid. That's it. All gone. Come on, guys. Most of the birds that we've got have got a severe disability, like they've become emaciated, they couldn't find any food, so that happens sometimes if there's big storms and it swells the sea, and if they're young, they just can't find the food. Sometimes the penguins get struck by propeller boats. That's usually when they've lost a wing or part of their wing. It could be a dog attack. One bite to a penguin from a dog could be fatal. So they've all got a disability of some kind that if they would be released into the wild, they wouldn't survive. Never a dull day at penguins. There's always something going on, some drama. Disagreements over fish and, you know, this is my area and I'm going to take this nest box, it's in the nicest spot. Nosiness, what's happening in here, and going in and driving out of nest boxes and taking over, and yeah, so there's definitely always something going on. So Snapper and Roy Marshall have been here a couple of years and they met here, a bit of a love story. He's named Snapper because he snaps, basically. Yeah, he's got quite a sharp beak. It's usually just if you want to pick him up and check him physically. He doesn't really like that, so he snaps, but generally he's a really nice penguin. Roy Mart is very shy, completely different to Snapper.
In the wild, penguins of all varieties can swim up to 9 kilometres an hour.
If you think of a penguin as like a little torpedo in the water, it's basically a mass of muscle and fat with intricate feather design, and they have an oil gland by their bum, and they spread the oil over those feathers. It makes them waterproof. These 7, the fact that they don't swim a lot because of disability makes them a little less fit than other penguins. So we need to get them fit. We want to get them active and their feathers waterproof and beading.
The bird team have come up with a novel way to encourage the penguins to swim.
I don't know if swim school idea has been trialled at other places, but it's new to Auckland Zoo.
Before swim school can begin, the vet team will give each little penguin a health check under general anaesthetic.
I don't want to force them into a cold water, stressful environment if they had an underlying condition, so I want a complete sign-off from the vets before swim school.
We do anaesthetics on birds all the time, and the vast majority of them don't have complications, but it's just like with people. Anytime you perform a medical procedure, be that an anaesthetic or a simple surgery or anything, there are always risks involved.
Auckland Zoo team Sean and Dion head out into the local community every day to collect browse.
So much like cows graze, anything that eats leaves off trees or bushes are browsers. So browse refers to the branches and leaves that we collect out in the field to bring back.
5 days a week, rain, hail, or shine, we will go out. So we're after a puka collection that a member of public has kindly donated to us. Our elephants enjoy it very, very much because of the white pith that's actually inside.
Perfect. Best. I don't know if you can see, there's like a pithy centre to the branch. So they break the branch in half, kind of like you can see here, and then they scrape out that centre and eat it. Yeah, I have tried it myself. It tastes a little bit like desiccated coconut.
It's all right, mate. I'll always take your word for it. Next stop.
Others come from our plantations, which are on various council parks across West Auckland. But there's two different types of prosmers here. And this one here, the orangutans like a bit more than the other, which is the shinier left one. The other ones, baboons, Galapagos tortoises. That doesn't feel like enough. Just a few more branches. I'd rather have a little bit more than too little.
So this is the community garden that we're currently in. For giraffe, we collect 3 times a week, and that is a 5-ton truck that we fill. For elephant, it's pretty much a ute load twice a week, and that's packed to the brim. For primates and our birds, we're looking over the course of a week, maybe 4 or 5 ute loads.
Our biggest consumers would be the giraffe. They use a lot of it. Roughly about 18 cubic metres a week go to them.
We ran a bit of an experiment once just to see how much browse giraffe could use before they sort of said, oh, that's enough.
On it!
That went well. And we essentially couldn't get them enough.
They didn't say no.
Do you want to pull these ones up, Ben?
I'm sure.
Basically, all we can get, they'll go through. If we could get more, if we could double it, they'd eat the lot. But we have to monitor their weight very carefully, so we do weigh them once a week, and then depending on that, we can increase or decrease the amount of browse they get.
So this is for the orangutan. That disappeared.
We supplement their diet quite heavily with browse. It's really important not only for the fibre content and for their dental health and for their gut health, it's just really good for behavioural health as well. This morning's browse, they've got banana palm. What they do with the banana palm is they eat the little bit in the middle, which is really juicy and really soft, and they suck it and they suck all the moisture out, and then they leave these little sponges, and we just call them spitballs, and we just find them everywhere. And that's what they might use as a sponge to like dip into water and suck it. I'm not going to suck it. Disgusting. You suck it. Both of our orangutans are very food motivated. Charlie, you know, his eyes are bigger than his belly. He's just scanning. You can see him scanning, like what's the biggest and easiest thing I can grab. Malil's a guts and she'll eat anything at any time. This is the orangutan diet for a day. It's all very carefully worked out. We want to make sure that we're giving our animals the right number of calories because they are quite active. What we have are lunch boxes, what we call their lunch boxes. So Malua obviously has a much smaller amount than Charlie. They get a really varied diet, and you'll notice that most of it is vegetables, minimal fruit, and then lots and lots of leafy green vegetables. So today they've got lots of cos lettuce and celery, and that changes every day. And we only use produce that we ourselves would eat.
Malua and Charlie are fed their lunch boxes separately to control portion size.
Want some pumpkin? There you go. Good boy.
Malua!
You make everything sound delicious, Charlie.
He's reaching for it.
Want some pumpkin? You need teeth first.
Good boy. Barmy just can't even wait. She can't even get away.
It's like, give me the food. He really wants that food today.
Oh, he's going for the pumpkin. He's definitely mouthing food at the moment. He doesn't really have any teeth yet, so he can't do much with it. He's really interested in sort of learning textures and tastes, and that's exactly how a baby orangutan would learn in the wild what to eat, when to eat, even seasonally when to eat it.
The little penguins have returned to their habitat after health checks and have an all clear from the vet team for swim school. But there is suddenly concern for Snapper.
We had a call from one of the keepers to say that Snapper just had started some abnormal breathing, so a little bit raspy, and they were a bit worried and they've brought him back up to the hospital so we can do some diagnostic work. One of our vets looked down his windpipe. They've noticed irritation down there and maybe some signs of infection.
The vet team are worried about swelling in Snapper's throat.
If that was to happen, Snapper's breathing would get continually more difficult and we may have to intervene and euthanize Snapper on humane grounds. Very nerve-wracking.
After a recent health check, little penguin Snapper has been brought back to the vet team with an infection in his windpipe.
Anytime we do an anaesthetic on a bird, it's really challenging because of their anatomy. And because of this, we like to try to protect their airway by placing an endotracheal tube. And one of the small risks with this, it may cause irritation to the windpipe. And that's a known risk that we have to take, but we need to do this to secure their airway. If we don't, then there's a very good chance that they won't be able to breathe fully under the anaesthetic.
Can I just look in your mouth?
Oh, it's actually quite devastating because we are so mindful of this risk. We are so conscious of the fact that it could happen despite best efforts.
All right, Bobby?
So for now, he's going to need some fairly intensive treatment. Anything we can think of that might help this situation. It's going to be fairly intensive for him for a good few days yet.
Sharing their high country habitat, Te Wao Nui, with other endemic New Zealand species are two tākahe, whito and blai.
Montauk.
These flightless birds were once thought extinct, but through massive conservation efforts over the last 70 years, they are now on the road to recovery.
So this one in front is blai. This is our male. So we have tākahe in the zoo for advocacy reasons, so that people who usually wouldn't be able to see them can come and find out a bit more about them. As soon as people have seen a tākahe for the first time, you know, it often becomes their favourite endemic bird.
Today we're off to Tiritirimātangi in the Hauraki Gulf to carry out our annual health checks on the tākahe over there.
Tiritirimātangi is one of the first islands to be made predator-free in New Zealand. Situated just off the coast of Auckland's Whangaparoa Peninsula, it's only a 3-kilometre boat ride from the mainland, but a world apart.
Hundreds of thousands of plants have been planted on the island, so restoring that habitat. And then in the 90s, finally making the island pest-free. And so from there, being able to bring back a lot of our endangered species, really return the island back to the amazing place that it is today.
We have a partnership with the Department of Conservation and the Tākahe Recovery Group. They have their finger on the pulse of all the birds that have been hatched this past season.
There are currently 9 tākahe living on the island from 2 separate family groups.
We have the lighthouse-based family, and then on the north side of the island we also have a family of 3. Get away. Woo. Just doing a full physical health check. We're checking eyes, beak, feet, legs, get a nice feel of their body condition and get a weight off them just to make sure they're tracking as they should be.
So obviously there's 2 sharp ends. It's the feet and the beak. The beak is more what we're worried about because it is a very bad bite.
So they're strong things to hold on to, but we also are very careful with how we hold on to them. We've been taught certain grips and we know we can hold that strongly but delicately so we don't injure the bird.
So obviously these guys are flightless, but they have these wings for stability. And they've also got spurs on the front here, just for like defense and things like that. We'll give them a head-to-toe visual examination. You're looking at the eyes, the beak. We'll check their feet, because obviously being flightless, they're on their feet the whole time. And we'll take weights, which gives us a good idea of if they're eating enough. Today we will be putting transmitters on a couple of the sub-adults, because they're getting to the point now where they've been with that group for about 18 months, and naturally they will start to be dispersed. And this is a natural thing to avoid inbreeding within a family group, but also it prevents competition for food resources and things like that.
And then obviously you just preen in around it, so really you don't see it except for this.
And then the bird will kind of finesse that preening later and tuck it away even more and make sure it's comfortable.
Takahe were thought to be extinct for some time until 1948. They found the last remaining population in the entire world in one valley of about 50. There's only 450 worldwide. If we didn't do anything, it'd be gone, and you can't get them back. It looks like this year from our sanctuary sites, there were another 50 hatches. We're on track to crack 500. I love their colour when the sun hits them. The turquoise and the blues and greens. I know. Yeah, now that feels better, doesn't it? We should really be shedding light on our endemic taonga because they're so unique and occur nowhere else. We've done all this work to get them back. I think they should really be championed. Without us and others like us, they just wouldn't exist.
Little penguin Snapper has been in the vet hospital for 10 days, and it's been an anxious time for the team.
Hey, Snapper, Snapper. He was under a very intensive regime of medical treatments and also nebulisation to help directly heal his trachea. Oh, good, 886, so he's gained from yesterday. That's great.
So his main problem with that was that his trachea was inflamed and full of mucus. I can hear it really well. It sounds really clear. He looks really good, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. He's really bright. He's full of beans, isn't he? To know that he was going to be fine and it was okay and you know, the crisis was averted. It's a huge relief.
We were really happy when we got the call that Snapper was going to pull through. It was really great news. The whole team was very worried about him, and our bird team has a little Facebook chat that everybody talks in, so everyone was asking how he was.
Here we go, here he is. Great. He's in a very feisty mood this morning.
He's a very popular penguin with us and with all the keepers. He pulled through really well. Our vets are incredible at what they do.
Next time on Wild Heroes, will Snapper be accepted back into the colony?
Sometimes when you've had an animal at the vets and they come back to their group, there can be a little bit of aggression.
The vet team prepare to treat Sumatran tiger Sali.
In case of an emergency, if they call for everyone to move away, code red, you move away.
And the zoo helps save an endangered species at risk.
We had to rescue this skink from almost certain doom.